Good morning. Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Marion. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Rita. Hey, Cammie. Hey, Miss Kathy. Cheryl. How y'all doing? Make sure you comment where you're from and which company you're with. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are super, super excited to have you here. So follow the instructions below. Make sure you comment #Queen. We've got some awesome goodies for you today. We have some fabulous stories, really fun fall questions that you're going to want to be using. We're going to be talking about why stories are the key to really getting good momentum with your business on social media. So make sure that you're commenting #Queen. All right. We also would love to give you a year's worth of images. So not just for this month, for the whole year. And the way that you get put in that drawing is to share this out and comment revolution. Okay. Help your friends know where we're at. You guys, this information today is so good. So good. It's going to blow your mind. Okay. It is simple. It is easy. It is authentic. Seriously, you guys, you're absolutely going to love it times 1,000. Okay. There are so many things that you're going to want to know about. So important. Okay. You guys, it blows my mind when you really figure out what Facebook wants to see, how simple it can be to get in front of people, find new customers, increase your sales. Seriously, you guys, it is absolutely positively doable. Okay, truly is. Absolutely doable. 100%, like it's simple, it's authentic, okay? You can do this, and I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you how you can work with this. It's going to be amazing. Okay, it really is fun. Seriously, so fun. All right, you're going to love it. So make sure that you let people know to come hang out with us. You can share this. You can tag a couple people down below. It's going to be awesome. Okay. We have so many good things to share with you. So who is ready to rock and roll? Because we are going to have an absolute blast today. Okay. I mean, absolute blast. Is going to be amazing. All right. So let's have some fun. Make sure you're commenting #Queen. Make sure you're sharing this and comment revolution. Okay. And we're going to be talking a little bit about stories and why those are so powerful. Okay. You're gonna be so excited. It's really simple. Okay. Just trying to get a few things going here. So I'd love to know how many of you are, okay, I want to know how, let's start with this. Where are you doing stories? Are you doing stories on your personal profile, on your business page, or on both? Okay, so comment what you're doing. Personal profile, on your business page, or both. Where are you doing stories on a regular basis? Okay, let me know. That's super important. All right, would love to know how you're doing. Business page, personal, both. Awesome. Good job. All right, fabulous. You guys are doing such a good job. We're going to be at 200 in no time. Keep sharing that out. Seriously, we've got lots and lots of cool things to share with you. It's going to blow your minds. Okay. So you're doing stories. How many of you are not doing any stories? Comment none if you're like, not doing any stories whatsoever. Would love to know who's not doing any stories at all. All right. Okay, good to know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Are stories, okay, how are you feeling about stories? Are stories fun? Are stories challenging? Are stories fun or challenging? Okay, and if you've made money from stories, like you've got some sales from it, okay, I want you to comment sales. So they're fun, they're challenging, or have got sales. What are your feelings about stories? No, sir. Did you know you could do stories both on your business page and your personal profile? You can do them in both. You love stories. Stories are challenging. Okay. We got some mixed feelings. I love it. I appreciate your honesty. That's really good for me to know. Awesome. All right. So that really, really helps me because I do want to understand how you're feeling about things because I get that there's a time and place for things. All right. Totally, totally understand. And that it's not always easy. I totally, totally I get it. I get it. Totally, totally get it. All right. All right, you guys. So I'm super excited to share with you some things that maybe you haven't thought about with regards to stories, and we're going to have an amazing time. Okay. So keep sharing this out, comment revolution, tag 5 or 10 people below, people in your team, upline, sidelines, friends with other companies, and we are going to have an amazing time. Okay. All right. So let's get going because I have so much fun information to share with you today. Okay. So, Facebook is one of those things. What do they say? The thing that you can count on with Facebook is that it's always going to change, right? The thing with Facebook is that it's always going to change. So there's always something a little bit different happening. But what I love, 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 love about my program, so they call me the question queen, is that questions are absolutely the key to success. And that part never changes, actually. Okay. So it's really, really, really exciting when you understand that part absolutely does not change. It's all about asking questions. So I would love to know how many of you are here for the first time. Okay, can you comment one ST, like, one first, like you took first place, one ST? Can you comment one ST? Because I want to kind of get an idea of who understands a little bit about how I teach about questions, how many newbies we have here. I want to make sure I can cater to you. Okay. And when you say one ST, can you put your company next to it first and then your company name? Okay. All right. Make sure you do that. All right. Okay. So we're going to talk about why questions literally always, 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 always are the answer. I'm just sharing one more place. Always are the answer um, to anything, to increasing algorithms, to closing more sales per person, to getting recruits. There's always a question that can be answered asked for a better conversation, to make stronger connections, to better understand someone. Questions are always, always, always the answer to any of this. Isn't that so funny? So asking questions is critical. So let me kind of get an idea how many first timers we have. And if you see a first timer, can you please tell them hi? Can you welcome them? Because I know I have a lot of question queens here in training. So if you've been here before, just comment QQ. If you've been here and you know this is your second time or third time, if you're like, I can't count that high, comment QQ, a million, QQ, 2 times. Okay, let me know how many times you've been here. Okay, so here's the thing, okay? In sales in general, this is super important to understand. You have got to focus on a couple things. Okay, first of all, there's what we call a know, like, and trust factor. Know, like, and trust. People want to get to know you, they want to like you, and they want to trust you, okay? And then there's another phrase people use, and that's top of mind, meaning you stay in front of people, so when they need something and it pertains to what you have to offer, you're the first person that they think about, okay? So know, like, and trust and staying top of mind are critical for your business, okay? And here's the thing, that is so much more important that, let me see if I can explain this. We're always thinking about, what do I need to post so people see my product, okay? What do I need to post so people see my product? Do you ever have that feeling? What should I post next? How can I get more people to see what I have? I want you to comment C if you feel like that thought runs through your head. How do I get more people to see me? How do I get more people to see me? And that is totally normal. And that is one of your goals, is to stay in front of people, okay? And to have people see what you have to offer. But I want you to take that, I want people to see me, and I want you to put a little spin on it, okay? And I want you to spin it with, I want people to see I care. I want people to see I care, okay? So instead I want people to see me, I want people to see I care, okay? Okay, so that is critical to make that little switch in your thinking. I want people to see I care. So I want you all to comment the word care. And what I mean by this is when you focus on making other people feel loved, okay? When you're 100% focused on making other people feel important, it will amaze you what will happen, and they will want to see what you have to offer, okay? So when you switch that to, I want to make sure people see I care, from I want people to see me, you will have this drastic change of results, okay? I mean, it is amazing what will happen, okay? And so I want to show you how to do that, okay? And it is so much easier than you realize. It's really going to blow your mind, okay? Now, here's the thing. There is some strategy behind how to make people see that you care using Facebook, okay? And so Facebook, they kind of have, it's kind of like love languages. Have y'all taken the 5 love languages test? Okay. And there's access service, there's quality time, these kind of things. Well, Facebook kind of has their hierarchy of what they want to see you do to show people that you care. Okay. Now, the first one is to send messages. Now, before you have like a little panic attack and go, I don't want to send messages, don't worry. You're not sending messages about your business. They're not cold messages. I'm going to make it really easy for you. So hang in there with me. Okay. The next thing is commenting on the post. And then the next thing is hearts or wows. The last thing is the thumbs up. Okay. So they have their hierarchy, but the first one is messages. And the reason why is Facebook has moved to, people were feeling like a number on Facebook. Do you ever just kind of feel like you're just this one little fish in this big, ocean of people on Facebook? And so they knew people were feeling like that because they do a lot of research to see, what's working and what isn't. And so what people wanted was to go back to more of one-on-one relationships. And so Facebook's encouraging that. Facebook wants to see one-on-one relationships. And the best place to see that is when you send a message. But, excuse me, Facebook made it way easier for us to message in a very, very authentic way by giving us stories and the option to reply to stories, okay? You guys are doing amazing. You're almost at 300. Keep going, okay? Tag 5, 10 more people. Share it out. Tell people to come hang out with us. You're amazing. You're doing so good. At 300, we'll give away 3 years worth of images, okay? Keep sharing away, guys. You're fabulous. Thank you so much. So many people need this information. So many people are frustrated using social media for their business. You are going to be such a blessing to someone. So thank you for doing that. Okay. So let's talk about stories and why stories are so important. So I'm just going to tell you, this is mind-blowing how simple it's been. So we've been doing challenges, okay? We've been doing 2-week challenges with people. And we'll tell you about our next 2-week challenge here at the end of the webinar. And these 2-week challenges, one of the things that we've been doing is we've been encouraging people to go to stories. And I'm going to show you what I mean. And you're going to reply to stories 25 a day. Okay. Now I'm going to give you several strategies behind how to do this effectively and quickly. Okay. Both effectively and quickly. When I do it, I'll set my little, you know how you go to your clock and you have a timer and you have a stopwatch and you have a clock on there, an alarm. So I'll use my stopwatch and I'll set it and I'll go in and I'll reply to 25 stories and I come back and hit stop and it takes me about 8 minutes. Okay. My friends, I know you can find 8 minutes in your day. Okay. It's sometimes hard to make a habit, but I want you to think for a hot minute here. When could you find 8 minutes? Could you get up a little bit earlier? Could you barricade yourself in the bathroom from your kids for 8 minutes? Could you get to the pickup to pick up your kids 8 minutes earlier? Could you find 8 minutes at lunch? Could you 8 minutes in the evening when maybe you're enjoying your show on Hulu, Netflix, whatnot? When could you find 8 quick minutes to reply to 25 stories? I want you to comment. When could you do that? Because when you pick a time, that will help you create the habit, okay? I would even challenge you to put a note. Don't get off your phone now, but put down a note to go set an alarm for that time. So let's say you're picking up the kids at 2:45 every day. Set a reoccurring alarm at 2:45 to jump on and reply to stories. Or let's say you always have, your lunch break at work's at noon. Set a little reminder at 12:05. Get your lunch, get settled, and then do 8 minutes of that, okay? When could you do that? I love it. Look how different everybody is. The one thing I do have to tell you, though, is you need to reply to stories during daylight hours, or waking hours. Please don't reply at 2 a.m. Because a lot of people don't turn off their sounds on their messenger and it will ding and it will wake people up. Okay. So super, super important to do it during daylight hours. Okay. The funny thing is when you post to stories, you can actually post in the middle of the night and that's okay. But you can't reply to stories in the middle of the night. I love it. Sonia, that's so smart. In the morning while you're having your little bathroom time. Exactly. 8 minutes, right? 8 minutes is quick. You can, and I bet you'll work really fast if you're sitting in there. First thing in the morning. I love it. It's a great thing to do first thing in the morning, but I'm not going to tell you it has to be done first thing in the morning to have success. Okay. Make sure you're sharing this out. You guys were so close to 300. Share. Okay. So I'm going to go to stories. Okay. So people post things in stories because they want your love. Okay. So what do I mean by that? I want you to think about this. People post things in stories because they want your love. And what I mean by that is they might want you. Love is someone that celebrates, right? Or get, good job, this happened. You got the kids off to school. You started a new job. You organized that pantry. Okay? People put that in there because they want a little bit of love, a little bit of like, good job, okay? So they want you to celebrate with them, all right? The next thing is they want you to give compliments. Everybody loves a compliment, you guys. From their hair looked great, to their kids were adorable, to they made time to go exercise, whatever it is, okay? Compliment or congratulate. The next one is sometimes we put things in stories because we're having a bad day. Sometimes a bad season, okay? And we're looking for some empathy, some prayers, some good vibes, just some love, right? So empathy. And then the last thing, I had this discussion with somebody yesterday. She's like, most of my friends just put quotes in stories and they're not asking for feedback. They're not asking a question. It's not an engaging post. What do I say to that? Well, that's where you just send a little like, amen. I love this quote. That's an awesome thought. Thanks for sharing that. Just what I needed. It doesn't have to have a question on it. They don't have to ask. Now, I'm going to teach you to make sure you have a question on it, but they don't have to have a question on it for you to have really great love and social skills and just use that common sense on what can I do to give them some love back. Okay. Really, really important. It's simple, but it does take a little bit of practice. Okay. So congratulate, compliment, empathy, or kind of a amen, thank you for sharing, those kind of things. Now, the last one, best overall, if you can do this, is to ask a question. So they get their haircut. Who cut your hair? If they make dinner, that looks really yummy. Can I get that recipe? Or have you tried chicken instead of shrimp in that? If their kids, are taking music lessons, oh, that's so great. What's your best tips for getting them to practice? There's always a question you can ask to show interest. Be authentic about it. And that's like my top one. But I know that takes a lot of practice and it takes a little bit more time to do that. So if you can compliment and congratulate, if nothing else, okay, that is a great place to start. So that's like my 101s, just getting started. And then you want to take it up a level, my 200 and 300 levels. Okay, ask a good question. So wherever you need to start, just get started. So you want to open up stories. So I'm going to share screen and show you a little bit about what it would look like on my stories. And I just want you to go through. What I want you to realize is at the bottom, it says reply. And I want you to go through and do reply to 25 stories a day. Okay. Now, one of the things that I find, I'm curious. Okay. How many Facebook friends do y'all have? Can you comment how many Facebook friends y'all have? Okay. This is super, super interesting. Okay. You guys are doing so good. 7 more to go. Share that shirt. Okay. Hello, Miss Neil. How you doing? So share away, guys. All right. This is super important. Facebook keeps showing you the same people that you interact with. Okay. And so let's say you've done this for 3 days and you're like, oh, I keep seeing these people. You don't want to message them every single day. That's going to look a little weird. So what I want you to do is go swipe 25 times and then get to 25 new people that you haven't necessarily seen their stories recently. Okay. You want to change it up. Look at this. Okay. 350, 2,000, 3,000, lots of different numbers here. Okay. Awesome. I'm going to tell you something hard for yourself and possibly team members that you might have. Okay. When you have like 200, 250 or less in Facebook world, that's a really low number. And I know when you're like thinking about like, if you're making a list of people to invite to a wedding or making a list of people to invite to a baby shower, like 250 is a lot of people, but it's not in Facebook world. Okay. So you really want to work on, always have that next goal until you hit 5,000. Good job, guys. We hit 300. Good job. Until you hit 5,000, you're not done adding friends. And that doesn't mean you're going to hit 5,000 in 30 days. It might take you a year, 2 years to hit 5,000. That's perfectly okay. And I even sometimes have times I go, okay, these people aren't interested in what I have to say anymore. And I might unfriend some and then friend 500 new ones. Okay. So 100% important to understand, you have got to constantly be adding new friends. Okay. If we have time at the end, I will talk more about that. I have kind of a little analogy with how to do that. And it is an important part of your algorithms, but I'm going to put that down as a note to talk about at the end. Okay. But the goal, so one thing that sometimes people tell me is they go to their stories and they're like, there's only so many stories in here. Well, that usually means you have something different you need to do. Okay. You need to add more friends so that there are more stories. All right. So that's one of the things that now and then I run into that is a challenge. Okay. But make sure, again, you've got your compliment, your congratulate, your empathy. And then I love that quote. Thank you for that thought you shared. And then asking questions. Okay. It's amazing how well you can do this. Okay. Super, super, super amazing. All right. So let me just share screen here real quick. So at the bottom of stories, there's always there's that option to reply. Sometimes it says reply and sometimes it says message. I'm not really sure why in one area it says one thing and one area it says another, but I want you to go through there and really focus on people and focus on stories. Okay. Now another question that I get is this. What if I'm going through story? Okay. First of all, some people will ask, how do I see less ads? You're not going to see less ads. It takes a half a second to swipe it. Don't worry about it. Okay. If it's an ad you don't want to see, you can click those three dots and you can say, I don't want to see this specific ad, but you're on Facebook. It's free. You're going to see some ads. Okay. That's just part of it. The other thing though, that people say is sometimes they're scrolling through and they see posts from businesses, meaning you have followed Facebook pages. Okay. So let's talk about this in two different groups. There's businesses that are the same businesses as you. Okay. If you're seeing a lot of that in your stories and or news feed, what you want to do is that person that you love and you care about, but you don't necessarily need to see their post or their stories, you want to unfollow. Not unfriend, okay, but unfollow. And so that way their stuff isn't showing up in your thing and it's not taking your time, or you may not be tempted to comment on their stuff because the more you comment on their stuff, the more you're going to see it. And you don't want to do that. Okay. So people with your similar businesses that you have your first team member line that you probably don't want to unfollow because you do want to comment on their post to make them feel loved. Otherwise, people that are just kind of sisters and brothers in the business that you've met, go ahead and unfollow, but not unfriend. You can unfriend if you want, but I'm not saying don't have a relationship with them. I'm just saying get those out of your news feed. Okay. So go ahead and unfollow those. Those the opposite, those that have businesses that you followed their page and they sell something different from you. You sell jewelry and they sell cooking, something food. You sell Ruby Ribbon and they sell kids books or whatever it might be. Go ahead and use that reply because it will be a message that goes to their business page And that will make that relationship stronger. Give them some love. Give them a compliment. Show them you care about them, okay? And that is a great way to build relationships. And, you know, it's what goes around comes around, you guys, okay? Whatever you want more to come to you is what you need to give, okay? Now, here is the amazing thing that happens. When you do this and then you post your stories, okay? I have seen this in a very, very short amount of time. I'm talking like 2 days. You're commenting on 25 stories. So many people I work with, like tons and tons and tons. I haven't got feedback from every single person that's done this, but so many people message me and go, wow, because you can see how many people viewed your stories on your personal profile. It's only like thing that you can see a measurement for is on stories on your personal profile, where you can see more measurements on a business page story. And people are going, my story views are quadrupling in we're talking just days, okay? Very short amount of time. So your content will be seen more, okay? This is so important to understand. If you want people to see your stuff, they need to see you care, okay? I want you to write that down. If you want people to see your stuff, they need to see that you care, okay? It is amazing. That's right. 305. Woo-hoo, girls. Good job. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. You're welcome to tag 5-10 more people. If you just jumped on, please comment #queen. #queen, you guys, okay? I have lots of freebies, goal setting sheet, great images, both square and stories, you guys. I've got stories for you. Okay, and tips on building your social media algorithms, all sorts of stuff. Make sure you've commented #queen and shared this out. When you share it out, comment revolution. Okay, so we're literally just replying to 25 stories a day, okay? And if you don't know where that is, if you're on a phone or computer, you just have it right up here, okay? Here's my story. This is the webinar we're on right now. Okay, you're gonna click on, come on. Of course, my computer's being silly. And so you can come in here and you can just click this. Let's go, okay? And you just come down to reply. And what I love about Facebook is how right here, and look how she's told the story. This is before, let's see, the after. Wow, awesome, okay? And you can simply just put in here one of their little prompts. Facebook does so many cool things to make it easier for you, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a couple tips here. Okay, one of the things, see right here how she has, what is that, about 8 little lines up here, so she has 8 stories in here. Okay, one thing I will highly emphasize, and I love this because her face is in here. Your first story should have your face, not your product. Okay, so one of the things I would encourage you to do is post your face and then like several other stories behind it at the same time. Okay, your face and then product. One of the things that I sometimes see is at the top of that where the little, it's slowly loading. At the top, you'll see those little dashes, and I will see like 10 to 20, like they're tiny, right? Whole bunch of teeny tiny dashes up there. I don't know if I'm going to have anyone. Trying to think if there's anyone that might have something like that. So this is personal. There we go. So she has something personal. I'd love it even if her face was in there. She has several dashes up here, which one of the things is just be careful how many stories you have, because, oh, look at this gorgeous dark color on her. Okay. But make sure, I love Miss Patrice. She's awesome. Make sure though, I love how her first couple stories were personal and gave you an opportunity to get to know her. I might keep this at like 8 to 10 dashes. I haven't counted to see exactly how many is up there. But sometimes when I come to a story, and this is the thing, when you see somebody's story, you are seeing all the stories they've posted in the last 24 hours. So it isn't like when you're scrolling through a news feed and you might come on your friend Susie's post that she posted 3 days ago about her kids and first day of school. And then 2 days ago was about her working out. And then yesterday was another post about her cooking. All of the stories that you post in 24 hours, when people are scrolling, they're going to find you in your stories and they're going to see all of them up on top. All of them. They're not going to keep going and then find you later down the line. Okay. So it's really important that you post everything you want to post at once, because whatever you post, it just goes to the back. You want your face in front, and then put like what you've cooked, your jewelry that you bought that day, things behind that. So that, first of all, they're like, oh, that's Michelle's story. Oh, that's Sidrad's story. Oh, that's Vicky's story. Okay, they see your face. And then they're going to click it, tap, and they're going to see the next thing. And so just make sure that you're careful, like kind of test it. Facebook will tell you how many people have swiped, how many people have clicked, tapped to the next one. See where people start to kind of fall off and stop looking at those last 2-3 stories that maybe you have too many in there. Okay. So be careful how many you have in there, but put 5, 6 to 8. Okay. That's totally okay. So it's just now and then I'll see somebody with like 15, 20, all these lines. I'm like, swipe. I don't want to look at all those. Okay. So you've got to kind of judge that carefully. All right. Does that kind of help? Does that kind of give you something to think about? All your stories show up together. Okay. Did you know that? Was that new information? You don't like stories with a lot of stories. Yeah. So that's the thing. Be careful with that number. Test it out. Kind of see, where do people comment? Okay. So let's talk more about, now you've learned a lot about how you can let people know that you love them. Okay. So now it's time to get your own messages. So you've been replying. You're sending messages out. You're making people feel loved. Oh, the last thing that's really important to understand, our goal is to make them feel loved and that they will reply back. When you send a message and they reply back, Facebook's like, wow, they love this girl. Okay. Because there was a back and forth conversation. This is super, 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 super important to understand. Okay. You want to message something that hopefully they respond. That's why compliments are so good, because people will say thank you. That's why asking a question is so important, because they'll respond and answer the question. Okay. You want the back and forth. Congratulate, compliments, or empathy. All of those almost every time, or thank you for that great quote. Most of the time people will say thank you or you're welcome. Okay. Because you've put it out there in a way that encourages people to reply. That's what we want to have happen. Okay. 1, because it builds relationships, and 2, because Facebook likes it. Okay. Super, super, super important to understand. That's what you want to have happen. All right. Now, what can you do to get more messages? So now you're sending messages out. The next goal is to get messages in. Oh, baby. Okay, we're going to have some fun. All right. So, and you can keep it super simple. One of the things I would highly, highly encourage you, anytime you're having a good hair day, like today I've got, semi-good hair day, right? Could be worse. Make sure when you're taking pictures, guys, and, you got your selfie mode on here. Okay. Make sure that you're taking them vertical. Okay. Not horizontal, for your stories. And I want you to get that thing out high and tight. Okay. Do you see where that is? High and tight. Good for the chin. Okay. And I want you to take a variety of pictures. Also take some where there's some white space off to the side. Check your modes. My Galaxy, have you ever done this? Where you put your hand up and it sees your hand and then it takes a photo for you. Okay. I'm not sure about iPhones. I'm sure there's something with that. Y'all tell everybody what it is, because I don't know, because I use my Galaxy more than my iPhone. But so when I go like this, if I put my hand up, it sees my palm and it has a little countdown and it takes my picture. So I can have it a little farther out and I'm not having to click that button. Okay. I also have a tripod that I have set up. I'll go outside with my natural light and I'll take 10, 20 pictures at different angles and with some white space and different things. But you want to be able to put the questions on your photo. Okay. We want to throw a question on there or a quote or an announcement or whatever it might be. Your face, okay? Your gorgeous face. Yes, you are gorgeous. You're all gorgeous, okay? We all have different facial features. We all have different things that make us beautiful, but you're all beautiful and people love you. They relate to you. They connect to you. They want to see your gorgeous eyes. They want to see your smile, okay? So you need some selfies. They don't have to be perfect. And no, you don't have to be made up every time. I just make sure that when I am made up, like, let's maximize the time that I took to do that, okay? But have some with a variety of some space in between. If you don't go, one of my favorite things is to go to more and go to my pro mode. And then I take, if you haven't done this before, click on portrait. I'm sure there's portrait both on iPhone and Galaxy. That will blur out this stuff around you. So then you can more easily put words on there. Okay. So that's your first thing that you want to do. Have a good camera full of selfies. Okay. Make sure you take some. The other thing you can do, here's my secret. When you're feeling super cute, go ahead and take selfies with 3 different shirts that day. So you have a variety and you don't have to get camera friend ready every day. Okay. Have any of you ever done that? Get your different shirts, get your different necklaces, have yourself a little photo shoot, okay? So get a couple different outfits and take some of those, all right? Super, super important to do. So you want to have some of those on hand so that you can be putting questions, okay? Now, there are a million, okay? There are so many different combinations and things that you can do to make your stories fun. There's the question feature. There's the poll feature. There's the fill in the blank. There, you can put stickers. You can put music on it. You can make it zoom in and out. There are so many ways. One of my favorite things is a video that's under, it's either 15 or 30 seconds. And you're talking and you click on add captioning and it puts the captioning really big on it. I love it so much. It is so cute and it's so effective. Okay. There are a million ways that you can make really, really, really cute stories. But I'm telling you, if your face with a good question, you just click on the thing that you like type on your photo, that is like all you need. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying don't use the other ones. Absolutely saying like test them out. But what I'm saying is you don't have to spend a ton of time to make them awesome. Okay. Your face with it, like what, it was Labor Day. I did one. Hey, what are y'all doing for Labor Day this weekend? Okay. I also like to take some where I'm pointing up, and sometimes I like to do this. So the color of my fingernail polish is pointing up, and it, so then I put a bubble here on my picture. But people just want to connect to you. Do you understand that? Top of mind, know, like, and trust. That is what we're focused on. Okay. So if you're eating, take a photo, a selfie, you go out to eat somewhere, or you're like, I cooked today. We all have to celebrate each other when we cook each day, right? We kept ourselves and our kids alive, right? So take those selfies of things you're doing and ask things about everyday life. So what do we like to ask, right? We have so many different ways. What I love is what I call one button responses. You don't want to ask a question that makes people think really, really hard, okay? You want it simple, and when they message you and reply with a simple answer, then we go into Messenger, then we can ask a follow-up question, okay? So anything. So you guys, you got to do this one. Okay. So go to stories, and what you're going to do, and actually, if you've commented #queen, I'm pretty sure a couple of these are in there for you all made up, or you can do a selfie with yourself and do some stickers. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for fall? If you have anywhere in your town where the leaves are starting to change, make sure you get some selfies by those fall leaves, okay? You get your favorite drink at Starbucks or Dutch Bros or wherever you love, even if there's not pumpkin spice in it. It's a big topic right now, right? Ask on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a pumpkin spice fan are you? I don't care if there's not pumpkin spice in yours. They won't know. They just like to talk about it. Some hate it, and we'll tell you all about it. Some love it, and we'll tell you all about it. We don't care if they love or hate it. It just starts a fun conversation, okay? Keeps you top of mind and shows people you care, okay? Another one that's really fun this time of year is, are you team hot chocolate or apple cider? Okay. It shocked me how many comments and responses we got from that. It was so funny. Okay. There's so many things around fall that you can talk about. And as we get closer to Halloween, and then there's a million things about Thanksgiving and Christmas. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. But you guys, there's so many good ways to use stories with just your everyday life, and then throw behind that post about your product. Whenever you do post about your product, though, you want to make sure that you're asking questions. If you bake some yummo, amazing, cute Halloween treats, ask on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you love Halloween? Or on a scale of 1, or which are you team cutesy Halloween or creepy? There we go. Cute or creepy. Okay. Which kind of Halloween do you like to have? And you would use the little poll feature. Okay. There are so many ways, you guys, and this is what Facebook wants you to do. That's the thing. We want to simply understand what Facebook wants us to do and follow it. And Facebook will get you in front of so many more people. Okay. Isn't that amazing? Yes. I love it. Using your remote with your tripod. Absolutely. It's so easy to get a remote. I love that idea. Brilliant. Andrea, what problem do you have? I wonder what you're talking about. Okay, so Linda, I ask questions but don't get responses. So Linda, that's why we want you to come work with us, okay? I can't see your profile, and there's lots of things I can't see. Here are a couple things, though, that we notice, okay? One could be you don't have enough people seeing it, meaning you may not have a ton of Facebook friends or a large following on your business page or group, okay? Sometimes it's just simply the number of people. The other thing may be the way you're wording it. We can't ask do you questions. They have to be open-ended, not yes, no questions. And so we can look at the questions you've done and we can say, oh, here's a way to word it a little bit different. Let's see if this works. And so sometimes it's the wording, sometimes it's your numbers. The other thing is sometimes people aren't seeing it because you're not reaching out enough and you're not commenting or replying to stories or commenting on other people's posts enough. The last thing is sometimes you need to look at the content you're sharing. If you're sharing things that create drama or maybe not the most positive feeling on your profile, I always encourage people to be involved in things they're passionate about, but find a group to be involved in and leave that stuff off their personal profile. So every now and then you might have to reflect on, what am I posting here? Is it attracting people or pushing people away? Now, I'm not saying you're doing any of those 4 things. Those are just 4 things for you to evaluate. And we can help you evaluate too when you work with us. Okay, does that make sense? Are you guys feeling this? Brenda, awesome. I'm going to totally tell you how to do that, love. Okay. So you guys, this is seriously, it is simple. It is, and it doesn't have to take a lot of time. What most people are telling me is, Michelle, I was already getting on social media Now, what I do on social media, the time I was spending already is working much, much better. We have people that after doing this for a week saw a big increase on the people that joined their Facebook Lives. So many people tell me in the first week of doing this kind of thing, they found 3 to 5 new customers. What would it mean to you if you found 5 new customers this week? Okay. How would you feel? Hit the heart button, hit the wow button. Okay. How excited would you be? Share me with love if you'd be like, oh, I found 5 new customers this week. Okay. There are people on your friends list that you haven't sold to yet. Okay. Super, super important to understand. Okay. Last step in all of this is we want you to understand if you're engaging with your Facebook friends and you have a Facebook group, because they now are seeing you more, the stuff you put in your group will be seen more because you are Facebook friends with them. Okay. So Facebook groups, the algorithms increase. And then on a business page, you want to be sharing stuff from your business page to your personal profile. And that will up the algorithms and start getting people over to your business page. So it's this process. Okay. But the first steps are these, the stories. Okay. That will make a huge difference to your business. Okay. I would jump for joy. I love that. If you got 5 new customers, you jump for joy. Okay. I'm serious, you guys. This happens all the time. It truly works. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, you guys, this is magical. Okay. It truly, truly is. It is amazing that it is something that you can absolutely do every day. It is duplicatable. Your team members can do it. It's doable. Okay. It is 100% doable. All right. It is so exciting. Okay. So let's tell you how you can work with us and a couple different options for better understanding what does Facebook want to see so that you get the biggest bang out of your social media time that you're spending. Okay. Because we really want to help you take your business to a whole new level. Okay. Now, I want to get an idea of where you're at with your business right now. So can you comment below how many dollars, how much in sales are you averaging a month right now? Okay. Comment below with how much you are doing in sales a month and put the name of your company next to it. So if it's like 2,000 in your Scentsy, or it's 3,000 in your Paparazzi, or it's 500 in your Pampered Chef, okay, put how much you're doing in sales and your company name next to it. Really helps me to make some suggestions for you. Tried moving from your business to your personal. Do you mean share it? Miss Oldham? So I will show you some sharing tips during our Q&A and help you with that. Okay. So how much are you doing in sales a month and your company name? Okay. All right. Okay. And you do need to be present to win. So hang in there with us because we're going to be giving away 3 years worth of images. Okay. So let's help you know about our programs and let's have some fun. Okay. We're going to have a blast. Nice, Courtney. Good job, lady. Woo, girl, that's awesome. Okay. All right. I love all the different companies. This is awesome. You guys are fabulous. Okay. So, and then how many of you, so I'd love to know how many of you have never, ever, ever, ever taken one of our programs before? Comment never, 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 never. Okay. If you have taken Social Media 101 or our engagement camp and you loved it, tell everybody what you loved about it. Okay. Put camp or Social Media 101 and say, this is what I got out of it. This is why I took it. But if you've never taken anything, comment never. Nice. Just got started. That's fabulous. Okay. So this program right here is called Social Media 101. Okay. Social Media 101 is our program that we suggest those of you who have never ever taken a program with us before get started with. What I love about this program is that it's 30 short, simple videos that's going to help you better understand what does Facebook want to see. We are 100% focused on helping you understand Facebook. And this is so much about what you didn't know, okay? I cannot emphasize this enough. What you didn't know, okay? Now, in fact, I would love to know, I'll ask you this in a second. But this one right here, Social Media 101, is the answer. This is what you need to start, okay? It is 30 videos. And then how many of you would love to come and ask us some personal, like some questions, like, what do I do about this? So many programs I see out there don't have any coaching with them. And we're going to give you 2 opportunities for 2 hours to come on Zoom. You're with a small group of people, and you're going to get to come ask us your questions. You can share screen. We can see your face. We can share your screen. We can hear your voice. We are going to have so much fun. We're going to love on you and take good care of you, okay? These 2 question queen sessions will give you this amazing opportunity to ask us your questions. You want to watch some videos first, try some things. And like some of you said, I ask questions. I'm not getting any comments. We can go through and help you evaluate why you may not be getting comments, okay? From the number of people you have to the way you've been wording them. And we'll help you evaluate that and come up with some amazing game plans for your business personally, okay? And here's the thing. The first 12 people, okay, so you're going to have to sign up quick because this will go fast. So let me put this link up there in the comments one more time. Be sure and click it quick before it scrolls up. The first 12 people who buy Social Media 101 today are going to get what we call our Holiday Engagement Camp. Holiday Engagement Camp. It's a $147 program. Now, Social Media 101 is $147 or 3 payments of $57. There's a payment option for everyone. $57, you can totally do that, okay? $147 or 3 payments of $57. And when you do that, the first 12 people are going to get another program that's worth $147 for free. You get to come 3 months in a row, September, October, and November, to make content for October, November, December. And we're going to help you create the best content for your stories, for your profile, for your business page, for your groups. We're going to help you make live scripts. We're going to help you create events. And we're going to make sure that your wording is beautifully done so you get massive, massive comments, okay? And that is the most fun thing. And it's 5 hours. There's an evening and a daytime. You come once a month for those 5 hours. We're going to help you create content for an entire month. We're on Zoom. Again, we can see your beautiful face and hear your voice, okay? But it's the first 12 people that sign up for this. So if you've never taken anything from us before and you're like, wow, what Michelle said today, that made sense. I want her to walk by me. I want her to help me like take these algorithms, boom, to a whole new level. This is where you need to start. Social Media 101 is your best friend, okay? You will love it. We've had so many people take this class and like, this is my answer. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I didn't know, okay? It's fabulous. You will love it, okay? So click on that link and get signed up super fast. It's going to be a game changer. Okay, so let me put that link up for you one more time. Get signed up for that. We're going to be doing our giveaway in just a hot second, okay? Connie, you can send us, you can go in and log in and totally still watch those videos. Did you enjoy that, Michelle? Social Media 101 is a lot of fun, isn't it? Camp, love positive reinforcement of repetitive standard their operating procedures. I love that. You can totally use these tips on Instagram for sure. For sure. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Okay, so Social Media 101. Now, those of you that have taken classes with us before, okay, the thing that we have for you today is our social media stories. There are so many fun ways. I mean, so many fun things that you can do with social media stories, okay? And so we have 30 fun videos to help you maximize your stories, get more people seeing them, get more people replying, get more people interacting and commenting, making them fun, making them interesting, and helping you understand what Facebook wants you to do in stories. So if you've taken Social Media 101 before and you loved camp, here's my good news for you. Social Media Stories, the link that I just popped up, when you buy that today, that's going to get you the holiday engagement camp. Woo! Okay. We want lots of you to come hang with us during the holiday engagement camp. This is the biggest selling time of the year. Okay. So we want you to take the momentum of people buying for the holidays and take that to a whole new level because you're understanding stories. And we want you to make sure that you're coming to camp. Okay. So it's the same price, $147 or 3 payments of $57, but you're going to get that holiday engagement camp for free. Now, this is the first 10 people who buy the social media stories. So I've got 12 people with Social Media 101. There we go, pointing that way. And 10 people on stories, okay? So you have to get your purchase in there quick. There's like 200 people watching, okay? They're going to buy it up. So make sure you grab that, okay? So you're going to get that holiday engagement camp when you buy stories. Now, if you're saying, which one do I buy first? My friends, Social Media 101 and building your audience is what you buy first, okay? I promise you, you'll want to do stories next. But Social Media 101, you need the foundation first, okay? So if you've never bought anything before, you want the Social Media 101, buy that one, okay? So, and I'll put that link up there for you one more time. This is the Social Media 101 link, okay? Again, 1 payment of $147 or 3 payments of $57. Then you get another program for free that's worth $147, the engagement camp. So make sure you grab that, okay? Get it quick because it's already going fast. Like it's half signed up. So grab that. Those of you that have taken other Social Media 101 with me before, it's time to do stories. You guys, this is where Facebook wants you. I cannot emphasize this enough. It is literally blowing our minds. I've got to tell you another really cool story tip. How many of you go live regularly? Okay. How many of you go live regularly? So if you do, comment live and how many times a week? Live once, live 3, live, 5, live and how many times a week you go live. Okay. This is amazing what we've been doing in both personal stories and business stories is we have been doing what's called a live check-in with a fun question. So live check-in, reply below your favorite ice cream. Your name will go into a drawing for 5 pieces. And you want to do it the day of the live. So like early-ish in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock, whenever you get up, and you're going live that night. And you're going to get a whole bunch of messages. Well, Facebook loves messages. And when they get those and you go live, Facebook will show your live to more people, okay? It's an amazing tip and stories that will blow your mind and your algorithms, and your live numbers will just boom, shoot up, okay? So social media stories, this is where it's at, you guys, okay? If you've done Social Media 101 and you're like, okay, I know how to do those stories, and you're going to get question queen sessions with it, you guys. Okay, you're going to get to come hang out with us again. So if you've had question queen sessions with us, you love hanging out with Royana. When you get social media stories, you're going to get 30 new videos. Besides, you're going to get to come to question queen sessions again and holiday engagement camp. Okay, it's awesome. It's going to be so much fun. You guys, stories is where it is at. I cannot emphasize this enough. Okay, you want to get better and better and quicker at those stories to stay in front of people. So get that social media stories. Make sure you click on the right link. Okay, there's social media 101 and then there's social media stories one-on-one. Okay. Could you repeat the info on the live and question stories? Are you talking about the live check-in? Okay, so the live check-in, it's you just put live check-in, comment your favorite. You want a question that you'll get a variety of answers. So like, what's your favorite ice cream? What month is your birthday in? What state are you from? Something where there's a variety of answers and not just comment this one word. And then you say, this is what you're going to be giving away. And then they reply to that in stories. And then you go live and your algorithms will be higher. It's pretty dang amazing. Okay, it's so cool. But you want to learn how to create those questions because you need a variety of questions to make that effective. Okay, so grab that. So here's the social media stories link. Make sure that you're clicking on that and getting signed up. Okay, click on that. Get that all signed up, you guys. Okay, those of you that have taken programs from me before, this is your next step. It's going to be a blast. All right, and you can do one payment of $147 or 3 payments of $57. Okay. All right, now social media 101. There's a couple spots left, but they're going quick. If you've never taken a program from us before, make sure you get signed up for that. Okay, social media 101, 30 videos. And remember the best part, you want to go in there and watch the videos. Okay, when you sign up, you're going to get an email. Click on the email. Okay, in there's what's called a magic link. You click on the magic link. That takes you into our program and you're going to watch videos and you're going to have daily assignments. Okay. It's very easy. It's very fun. When you do things, you get bowed, you go, wow, wow. It's a blast. Okay. It's really, really fun. So when you're doing that, about day 7, one of your assignments is to sign up for your Question Queen sessions. The reason why we have it a couple days in is because we don't want you to come to Question Queen sessions until you've watched some videos. Question Queen sessions, there's not an agenda. Like we don't say, you're here to learn this. We're like, you've learned some things. Tell us what your questions are. We are just there at your beck and call to help you with whatever you want. So we want you to watch some of the videos, then come and ask your questions, okay? Make sure you click on that link and get signed up to come to your Question Queen sessions. They are priceless, you guys. We will look at your business page. We will listen to what you're doing. We will evaluate the wording you're using. We will absolutely help you take your business to a whole new level. Yay, Miss Sue. Awesome. Okay. Those of you that have been with me before, stories. Stories is where it's at. How many of you took our challenge? How many of you took our social media Olympic challenge or doing our life challenge? Okay. This is your next step. When you've seen good results like that, but you're ready to get more committed, this is what you want to take next is the stories. Okay. It is so, so, so much fun. All right. Miss Ruth Ann, I miss you, girl. What are you doing? Hi, girl. So glad to see you. Actually, Angelina, The live check-in, we do it both on profiles and in stories. It helps in both places. It's amazing. Okay. It's super, super fun. But we have tons of tips like that, you guys. So you definitely want to come work with us and learn these tips. Okay. It is so fun. So who needs links? Let me know what links you need. If you need stories, or if you need social media 101, if you need any of those links. Okay. Be sure and let us know so we can get those to you. Okay. Now I want to know what your aha moment is today. What is your aha moment? So comment below. What did you hear today that you're like, oh, that was so helpful, or that was I knew that and I wasn't doing it. What was your aha? What was your big thing today that you're like, yes. You get the stories with yours. You don't need to buy that one, sweetie. You get the stories with yours. You're doing the challenge now. Awesome. And you need all the links. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do our giveaway. And then I have one more thing to share with you. Okay, so we did here's the social media 101. I'm going to pop that one up first. We did what was called an Olympic challenge. It was a 14-day challenge all about social media and algorithms. Right now, we're in the middle of what we call a lives challenge. It's going amazing. People are seeing crazy results. It's so much fun. And here's the stories link. So those are popping up. If you've commented #queen, one of the things that will happen is you'll get a message from us. There's a button in there that says program options. Okay, program options. Lisa, I'm so glad you want to see people to see you care. Joanne Shepherd. Let's see. Not sure what your question is, hun. It says, so I get both. Okay, so Joe Shepherd. Okay, you bought Social Media 101. Social Media 101, you will get our engagement camp with that, but it doesn't give you Stories 101. Stories 101 and Social Media 101 are two different programs. Both of them, though, you do get the bonus of the holiday engagement camp. Hopefully that clears it up. Getting your face out on stories. Don't do that. Oh, Tara, awesome. You can't wait to try the live check-in. Awesome. Everything helped you a lot. I'm so glad, Caroline. Live stories, love it. Picture first. Picture first. Awesome. Everything. You're so cute. Get signed up, guys. There's just a couple engagement camp left for free. Are you guys finding those links okay now? Connie, so messages, that this gets lost in here. So make sure you send a message to our business page. Will help you, hun. Your face first. I love it. Yes, your aha stories will help boost your algorithms. Okay, Kathy, let me come back to that question because I do want to talk about adding friends. So that's a great question. Let me answer that in a hot second. Asking more questions. No, you don't have to wait 90 minutes in between posting. Not if you're asking good questions. Yes, I'll explain the live check-in again in just one hot second. The engagement camp, you just buy one or the other program and you'll automatically get it. So Sherry, no, hun, let me clear that up. You need to develop a business page first. No, get one of these programs will help you build your business page. So I would highly encourage you to get this now. Don't wait to build your business page because the better your algorithms are on your personal profile, the easier it will be to build your business page. How do you add your stories? Brenda, do you mean how do you post a story? On your phone or on a computer, love? Joanne Shepard, can you tell me how much you're doing in sales a month, hun? Yes, when you do payments, they are every 30 days. So you buy today, and then 30 days from now, another payment, and 30 days after that. Yep. So get that social media 101 that will totally help you build your business page. Yep, absolutely. Sweetie, Sherry, don't because if your algorithms aren't good right now on your personal profile, I promise you it's going to be so much harder to build your business page. Okay. You want your algorithms really high on your personal profile. So as you're building your business page and sharing it to your personal profile, it will go awesome. And we can totally help you with that kind of stuff. We would love to help assist you with that. It would be awesome. Okay. So Rhonda, you just click on it, says see all stories, and it will show you all of them that you have access to. 2,000 to 3,000. Okay, Joanne. So send us a message when you commented #stories, or sorry, #queen. We sent you a message. Go in there and say, I need information about ManyChat, and we'll help you with that. Oh, gotcha, Brenda. Okay. All right. So let me pop this up. Okay, so everyone, are you getting the links for Social Media 101 and stories? Okay, so let me tell you a couple of hints about posting stories, okay? I have 3 things to cover in Q&A. So give me just a hot second. Okay, so the last thing I want to share with you, there's some of you that are like, I'm not really sure what to do. Well, some of you may have worked with me before. Okay, let me cover 2 things real quick. Some of you have worked with me before and you love what I do and you know that it works, but you know there's like specific questions you need to ask during the holidays, okay? I have what's called a holiday mastermind. And this is a class where you get to meet with me once a week for 12 weeks. We're starting next Wednesday. And it's an amazing class, okay? It is so much fun. It is an investment because you do get to meet with me weekly. And so if you'd like to chat with me about this, it's either $497 or 3 payments of $179. We're going to help you take your holiday sales to a whole new level. So if you'd like to talk to me about the holiday mastermind, comment mastermind, and we'll have a chat, or you can just click the link and buy it. Okay. But the last thing, for those of you that are like, I haven't taken a class from you before, Michelle, or you've taken a class, but you're like, my habits aren't quite there, we have something super fun for you, okay? So a month ago, this was called the Olympic Challenge because the Olympics were going on. And we had so many people that loved it that we wanted to make sure that people could take this anytime they needed a reboot or just kind of wanted to go, Michelle, do you really know what you're talking about? And give it a try. So it's called the Algorithms 2-week challenge. It's only $19. You get access to it's 10 to 14 videos. You only have access to them during those 2 weeks. Our other programs are $147 programs, and that you have access to those videos for as long as I'm in business. I don't say forever because I won't live forever and Facebook will change things, okay? But for a long time, we don't cut you off. This, though, you have access to them during those 2 weeks. We'll do a couple Zoom calls where you can come in a big group and you can get a couple of questions answered. But this will help you every single day. We send you an email and a couple text messages to help you stay on task. And then we have a Facebook group for you to share thoughts in. And it's $19, okay? We know how many of you are struggling to create habits. We know how many of you just kind of want to know if I really know what I'm talking about, which totally doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It's your money and your time. And so this challenge is something that we would love for you to give a try. Whether you've worked with us before and you're a little off your game, or you've never worked with us before and you're like, yeah, does that Michelle really know what she's talking about? You can even take this alongside with Social Media 101 because every day you're going to get a little prompt, but it's all about helping you with your habits and helping you with algorithms. But like I said, the videos are only available to you during those 2 weeks. And then it's, you know what I mean? Because it's just $19. And so, but it's a fabulous option. It is such a fabulous option for those that need a reboot or just want to see if what I have to say will really help you and the business that you're connected with. Okay. So it's only $19. This is a great place to start. We saw so many people have amazing results with this challenge. Some people chose to take it more than once because they did about half of it and they're like, I want to really do it hard. And so this is a great, great program to do. Okay. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm so glad she loves mini chat. Yay. Oh, Sue, I'm so glad that challenge truly helps. So this is a great, great place to start for those of you that just, like I said, I don't blame you at all, especially if you're here for the first time. If you're like, does that girl know what she's talking about? I won't be. Wow, girl, 2-time cancer survivor. You go, Brenda. That's awesome. The page isn't available on the algorithm challenge. Let me see what might be wrong. That's weird. It says it's like, maybe I didn't copy the link right. Let me check here. Thank you for telling me that. I hate it when links don't work right. Is it working for anybody? See if this works. Doing the challenge, struggling a bit. Yeah, it is a challenge. Yep, it totally is. I mean, anytime you're learning something new, let me paste this here. Is this working? How big is your team, Miss Brenda? I'm pretty sure this link says it's working. Is that link working for you guys? It works? Okay. All right, let's do our drawing because I have been talking a while. And then I'm going to do some Q&A. Okay, it's working. Yay. Okay, so my 3 winners, let me put this link up one more time. My 3 winners, when you hear your name, just the 3 people that I say their names, let me know you're here so we can get your year's worth of images. Sherry A. May, Nonia, McNeese, and Lisa Asher. So Sherry A. May, Nonia McNeese, and Lisa Asher. Thank you so much for helping us spread the love. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let me answer some of your questions while you guys are finishing signing up. So there are a couple spots left for Social Media 101 and a couple of spots left for stories, but not very many. So there's 4 left for stories. 3 left for Social Media 101 to get the holiday engagement camp for free. Okay. So Social Media 101, remember, if you've never taken a class from us before, this is the foundation. This is what you didn't know, okay? That is what is the hardest thing about understanding Facebook is you might go to YouTube and might find a video, but you're not sure what to ask, okay? So this is really, really, really important, okay? What you didn't know, for $157, this thing will pay for itself back 1,000 times, okay? It's a major ROI, return on investment, all right? So get that. If you've had Social Media 101 and you're ready to take your game up, then get stories, okay? Both of them, we're going to give you the holiday engagement camp. So it's basically a BOGO. Buy one for $147, get one for $147 for free. So you're getting $300 worth of training for $147. And you're going to get Question Queen sessions, okay? They are amazing. So make sure that you get signed up ASAP. Do this. You're going to be so glad you did, okay? You can totally watch the replay. Totally watch that replay, all right? And then those of you that want to like get your hands wet, kind of figure out what I really have to offer, jump in on our challenge. $19, you're going to love it, okay? Okay, and if you're interested in knowing about our holiday mastermind and you've taken classes from us before, make sure you comment mastermind. Okay. Comment mastermind. Okay, so let's answer a couple of your questions. Posting stories. So here's something really interesting about posting stories. You can do it both from your personal profile, your business page, and then there's an app, okay? There's an app where you can actually schedule stories onto your business page. You can't schedule anything on a personal profile. They don't let you do that, okay? But on stories, you can. It's right down here. It's called Business Suite. Business Suite. And that is a Facebook app. It's not a third-party app that you like pay for and you can schedule it. It's Facebook letting you schedule it through them. Business Suite. You can schedule your stories both on Instagram and from Facebook there. Okay. And the easiest way, let me just, and I'm going to show you a couple things from your business page and how to share things. The most important, the easiest way to do it is have a second device. So you might be live on your business page, okay? But when you're live on your business page, on your phone, then you want to have like an iPad or a computer there to have a second device to share, okay? And so here on the business page, just a couple things here. Come on, computer, go. Okay, so when sharing, first of all, okay, super, super important. Right here, you want to click on this little profile thing, changes to you as a person. Porter, can you put up the names of the people who won in the chat? Oh, there you go. You already did. So sorry. And then you come down here and you click on share. And then it'll say share public. Come on, baby. Share public. That shares to your personal profile. So you'll share it there, then hit share again and share it to your story. That'll share to your story on your personal profile from your business page. Okay. Super, super fun. Now, if you're on a computer and want to schedule stories, you can, I got to switch it back to me as a business. Yay. Awesome. Signed up for that challenge. You guys will love it. Okay. The challenge is amazing. And the cool thing is you can invite as many as your team members as you'd like to join it. So that's a really, really, really fun thing to do. Okay. Invite your team members. All right. So what you want to do is you want to find Creator Studio. Some people have to click on Publishing Tools and then you'll find Creator Studio. But you come in here and this is the easiest way on a computer to schedule your stories. And what you're going to do, dun, dun, dun. So right here it says add a story. And you click on this and it's really cool because you can you're going to add a photo and then you can add text and it will let you add a link. So if you have a place to go shop for what you are showing, that's a great way to do it. I don't even know what these are. We're going to see what this looks like. I have no idea. Oh, there we go. That works great. But then you can click add button and you can put a link in there and then people can click on that link and shop. It's really, really cool. Or you can hit add text. Now, there's not many features here on a computer. Okay. So I'm going to show you on your phone how to do that. Okay. So on your phone, hopefully this will work well. I will do the best I can. Okay, so when I come to my personal profile on a phone, look, there's a giant button there that says add story. It's very convenient. And there's all sorts of things you can do, which is great about our stories program if you haven't got that one. Okay, but if you're on a business page, let me get to my business, whoops. On a business page to add stories, okay, it's a little bit different. You see the plus right next here to my head. I'm going to click the plus and it's going to say create story. Come on. There we go. Create story. And then again, I can go here and I can pick what I want to do. Okay. All sorts of fun things that you can do with this. Okay. So on your phone for stories on your business page, you find your personal profile here and click on the plus, boom, and then hit create story. Okay. Easy, easy peasy. All right. Last thing I want to talk about, and we cover this more in Social Media 101, is how to add friends appropriately. Okay. So if you're struggling to find new clients, the best thing you can do is make sure on a weekly basis you're adding more friends. Okay. So this is super important. You didn't know you could do that? Oh, yay. Yes, you can absolutely rewatch this video. Okay. So with regards to adding friends, okay, I cannot emphasize this enough. This is so, 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 so important to understand. I mean, like critical, okay? It's very, very, very important to understand. Okay. Yes, on Facebook, they're always kind of giving you a little like prompt. Hey, this person, you have this many friends. Why don't you add this person as a friend? I'm going to grab a marker. Hang on. Okay. So you have your friends list. And if one of your biggest things to find new customers is to go live and have people share your live, you want new people to share that live. So if you've got your Facebook, this is your Facebook friends list, this is your little bubble of friends, okay? And you just keep adding friends of friends, you're going to have this overlap. Circle on top of circle. You're just going to keep overlapping, okay? And then as people share, you're not going to get out to a lot of new people. Okay, so what you need to do instead is add friends that you don't have friends of friends. So how do you do that? Okay, so all of you have different interests, from animals to gardening to crafts to things you're passionate about that your kids are involved in, all sorts of different things. So you want to find Facebook groups of things you truly have interest in. Don't you sell jewelry, you're interested in jewelry. No, something outside of that, okay? And so gardening, horses, traveling, RVing, whatever it might be, there's a group for everything on Facebook. You want to go join that group, okay? And again, what have I said? We want to make people feel loved. We want to be top of mind. You want to go and comment on the post of others. Comment, comment, comment. Tell them, give them, again, congratulate, compliment, empathize, ask a question. Those things are all really good. Then they reply back. Then I want you to hit add friend and send them a message. The message just refers to how you know them. Hey, Susie, we're in the same crockpot group. I loved your recipe with the cream cheese. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'd love to get to know you better, which is why I added you as a friend. So you want to send a message with where you know them, what was something that you liked that you saw about them, and you're excited to, add them as a friend. What happens is then you add a bubble over here sorry, that's a really bad circle, of a new friend. This is Ashley over in Maine. And then you've got Rebecca over in California. And then you have Teresa in, Iowa. And then you have Betty over in Florida. And you start expounding your reach on Facebook because you're adding friends of people that aren't friends of friends. And so when they're on your profile and then you're effectively sharing stuff about your business, not every post by any means, like you want to share stuff about your personal life and a little about your business, then they see that and they might jump on your live or comment on one of your posts. And then some of those friends, not all of them, some of those friends will turn into new customers. It's amazing and it works and it's authentic and it's not pushy and it's not cold sales. It's all about making real relationships. So that's one of the things that we emphasize in Social Media 101 is how to help you find new clients. Okay, this is so, so important to us to help you find new people all the time. So these are things that you can I like to do this. How do I find more groups on that? Okay. We can help you find new clients. So if you haven't got signed up for Social Media 101, please click that link. Okay. The ROI, the return on investment in this is amazing. The amount of comments you'll get on post will blow your mind. The new people you'll get on your lives, you'll be so excited. Your algorithms will skyrocket. The number of comments you get will explode. Your hope in your business will just be off the charts. It's what you didn't know you didn't know. You will love it. It's awesome. Okay. Of course, food always gets more interaction no matter what you sell because it's something everyone can talk about, but it helps your algorithms. Okay. Super, super, super important to understand. All right. Yes. People relate to food. Yes. You don't have to put your website links. You're just going to ask questions about your products and share like a live or a post. You don't have to put links. People don't usually click on them and go shop anyway. You want to start conversations, Lisa, and then you'll give them the link in Messenger if it's appropriate. So our goal is to start conversations, not to get them to click on it and go purchase right from a post. So we don't suggest you do that at all. Okay. So stories, if you've done Social Media 101, that's your next step. We would love for you to take that with us. Okay. And if you're not ready for either of those, please get signed up for the challenge. Okay. The 2-week challenge will definitely do a lot for your business and get you help you get an understanding as to what it is we teach and why. So I have explained the live check-in. I'd be happy to do that again. Yes, Lisa, our goal is to start conversations. Totally. Our goal is to build relationships. In Messenger, when it's appropriate, we will definitely help you know how and when to share those links. We'll help you increase your sales, okay? For sure. Okay, so live check-in. There's a couple different ways to do it. So what links do you guys still need? Can you let me know, do you need the Social Media 101, stories, or the challenge? Let me know what links. We want to make sure there's a couple spots left so that you get the engagement camp for free. Okay, there's a couple spots left to get that engagement camp for free. So we want to make sure everybody gets that wants it. It's a game changer. Your boyfriend gets tired of waiting you to take photos of your food before you eat. That's hysterical. That is so funny. Okay, let me know what links you need. If you haven't yet, please tell me your aha moment. We love to know what was helpful. Okay, so here's the thing. The live check-in. So the live check-in says something like this. Okay, live check-in. And then you want to ask a question that has a variety of answers. Your birthday month, where you're from, what state you live in, your favorite ice cream, your favorite cold beverage, those kind of things. Because Facebook doesn't like it when everybody comments the same thing. So we ask a question and we're like, comment your answer for a chance to win blank. And then you can put that either in your personal profile or your stories. And it's great for the algorithms. If you're going to go live that night, you do it in the morning, and it's awesome. It's really, really helpful. Okay. I love you have your own recipe group. That's so cool. I don't know what the engagement camp dates are if they're off the top of my head. Do you, Porter? Hey, Miss Annette, here is the challenge link. They're always a Tuesday morning or Thursday night. We kind of put them in the middle of the month. We used to put them towards the end because of Thanksgiving and stuff. So when you sign up and you click on the link, it signs you up all for Tuesday morning or all for Thursday night, and you'll see the dates in there. You're so welcome, Miss Stephanie. Yay, Pearl. Awesome. Yes, you can always watch the replay, love. Let's see if I can find those for you. And they're always recorded. Let's see here. So are you looking at Tuesday morning or Thursday nights? So Thursday evenings are September 23rd, October 21st, and November 18th. And then, the morning sessions on Tuesdays are September 28th, October 26th, and November 16th. Did you get that? Pearl Johnson, what do you mean by full-time training? Oh, Monica, I'm so glad you made it over here. Please thank whoever shared it. That's awesome. Welcome. So glad you're here. Yeah, Danielle, it will be tons of fun, love. Miss Pearl Johnson, not totally sure what you mean by a full-time training, hun. All right. Anybody else need any links? All right. All of you ask, excuse me, all of you thank Mr. Porter for hanging out and answering your questions. We do have a 6-month training. It gives you all of our, let's see if I have the link to that right here. We have there it is. This is called our social media mastermind or masterclass, sorry. And what it does is it gives you social media 101, stories, Facebook page basics, events, forgetting one, lives and videos. It gives you all of those 1 month at a time. And it gives you question queen sessions every single month for 6 months and 6 months of question queen or engagement camps. And so there's one payment of, I think it's either $647 or $697 or monthly for $127. So those links just popped up. Yes, it's awesome. You'll love it. Yay, Miss Annette. All right, awesome. Got a couple more of you signed up for the challenge. You're going to love it. All right. Any other questions or any other links you need? Thank you. I'm so glad you love it. That's awesome. It's a algorithm challenge that helps you to get Facebook to get your stuff in front of people. Help you find new customers, help you get in front of your old customers. It's awesome. All right. Any other questions, my friends? Messages, if there's anything else we can help you with. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Mwah. Remember, there's always someone waiting to meet you. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.